So I woke up this morning with so much clarity, and although my circumstances have not changed whatsoever, I feel such a joy because God gave me this morning. And so I thought, share it, tell somebody else. So any of us who are truly following Christ, we know that the walk is hard. We know that Satan is after us because the more people we tell and the more work we do for the kingdom, the more people get saved. And so not only do many of us suffer physically and mentally, but we are also continually disappointed. You know, I was talking to my daughter yesterday. She's almost 16 years old, and she's an on-fire Christian like me, but unfortunately for us, the walk is extremely lonely. Like, she literally has like one friend at school, and even that one friend doesn't text her back very much because the only thing my daughter wants to talk about is the Bible and Jesus, and that's what matters to her. And I'm the same, and so I have very, very few friends. And even the couple of friends I have, it's not like a best friend that you call every day and you share stuff with. So anyway, it's just a very, very, very lonely road, and I find that I get so disappointed. I just get so sad sometimes, and I like start to feel bad for myself. Like, you know, I'm so excited for heaven because I'm so miserable here, and I keep feeling disappointment. And I woke up this morning after praying for days about this, and the truth is that we were never meant to be happy here. That's not the point. The point of being here is to tell people the good news about what is coming. We were never meant to be happy here. We were never meant to fit in and to thrive here because we are not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be with God. And so this, I know it sounds crazy, but this actually comforted me. Like, when Jesus told his disciples, if you want to follow me, you're going to have to pick up your cross, he wasn't kidding. What does it mean to pick up a cross? It's heavy. It's painful. You know, he told his disciples, you're going to drink the cup I drank. What happened to him? What happened to most of his disciples? They were martyred. They were abused. Most people didn't want to hear what they had to say. They lived a life of complete servitude. So the reason we get so frustrated as humans here is because all the things that we desire in our flesh, to have somebody to talk to 24/7 about Jesus, to have somebody who's like us, and then no matter how hard we look, we don't find it, except here on TikTok. I find some people who are just as crazy as me, but we just don't have it. But because we're human beings, we crave companionship, but we cannot find it here. So we get angry and we get resentful at the people around us because we want them to be like us, and they're just not. And so anyway, I woke up this morning and God basically was like, you're set apart. This was my plan for you. And if you thought that it was going to be any other different way, you did not read my word. And I don't know why that brought me so much comfort, but it did. To be chosen, to be set apart, means that you are going to be set apart from the entire world. So if you are a Christian listening to this right now and you have been feeling lonely and depressed, I have no friends, even my closest family members don't understand me, don't get me anymore since I've been following Christ, you're not alone. This is the walk. This is what it is. And although it's hard and painful, and I'm holding back tears right now because it really, in my flesh, I so badly want somebody to be able to share all my thoughts with, and I just don't, at least not, you know, in the circle that I have here. And so just be comforted. You have God. Go to him. You know, the more we suffer here, the more times that we're falling to the feet of Jesus. So it just keeps bringing us closer to God. More pain, closer to God. More loneliness, closer to God. And so I just spend all my time serving the people around me. I've accepted that, you know, I'm at a point now where I'm not being filled by anybody. You know, I go to church and I love my church and the messages are always good, but I'm not learning anything, to be honest with you, because I'm in the Word every day myself. It's a little bit elementary, if I'm being honest. And so I was upset about that for a long time too. Like, no, who's filling me? God. I am here to serve. Disciples are here to serve. That is what we do. My gift is teaching. I teach at multiple different places, and it gives me so much joy. And so instead of focusing on all the things that I don't have, I'm going to start focusing on the things that I do. When you choose to serve God, you have choose to become an actual servant. Jesus told that to his disciples as well. His disciples came to him and they were like, Lord, which one of us is the best? You know? And then you got the other two disciples, James and John, who are like, can we sit on your right and left side? Just like, you can just, the pride and like they're wanting all these things. And he was like, listen, I hate to break it to you, but whoever's the least among you is actually the greatest. We need to become the least the servants. We need to stop expecting that things are going to be easy here, that things are just going to be rainbows and sunshine, because that is not the walk. The gospel speaks to us, it's the opposite. So I don't know if this is going to make you smile. It did make me smile this morning. I threw my hands up. I was praising the Lord before I came down to make this video, but we were chosen for a special purpose. Our best friend gets to be God. Not somebody here, but God. You got to take it. I don't know how else to put it. You just take the bad with the good, because the good is that this is only temporary. Love you guys.